I needed to do some work with my mother, even though I never had no bad issues with my mother, but there were things that I didn't realize were there. And there was a trauma associated with my mother that I had totally forgotten about. And Mackenzie helped me to go in and just the sessions, the breathing exercises, very amazing, very life-changing, really. I mean, I was trying to think of a word to say, but I mean, that's the word. You know, just show up and with an open mind and just put yourself into it. When I got into the sessions, or even the night before, I remember you said, just give it a chance. You said, let's, you know, just be in, just be all in. And I was like, well, I'm here, and I'm doing this. Let me see what I can do.
I think I just wanted more. I wanted deeper transformation. We just love this so much. And, you know, you don't know all the good things that are happening within you. And I think that's what you meet here. You meet kindred spirits. Just, you get a glimpse of that. And once you get a glimpse of that, it's familiar because, that's who I was. This is me. I got from this a remembrance of who I am. I want to keep it.
The people were absolutely the best part. The connections that we made, the connection that I felt to the other people, and then of course the connection to myself was amplified, and it just feels even more sacred, the connection with myself, than before I came. I feel like I'm going home just free. Some of the early childhood experiences that I experienced were touched and transformed.
I would see myself in the description of it. Like, here's how you're sympathetic and the ladder of emotional states, you're moving in and out of them. And I'm like, oh, duh, like I do that every day. My kids do that every day, and I do that with my wife. And how do we react to each other? And what I'm saying is, it feels totally right. And it wasn't just the stuff too, I need to say, it was the people, like doing all this together with everybody. Like if these people weren't here, these specific people, it would have been very different.
I've done mind change work for about 1.5 years. The most significant changes in my life on a journey for wholeness that I've ever experienced, like drastic changes. I feel like I've healed a ton of things in my body, really learning and understanding more about how I can be connected and become whole. I can be somebody who thinks about money, and I think I've heard people say, if I knew for sure it would work, it wouldn't matter how much money. I get that, I understand that feeling. We all want to know what we invest in is going to work. I could say, I want to know for sure it will work, and I can genuinely say, I know it will.
Yeah, it was at a place of I'll really try anything. I didn't know what to expect, but I came to try to fix this feeling of brokenness and sickness, physical ailments, mental health diagnoses, guilt, shame, and all of these things falling down on me. It's indescribable. I'm not broken. It's not that I don't feel broken. I know I'm not broken. All of this negative stories and everything, this narrative I've been telling myself for so long, is just, I'm able to shed that and step into me and my infinite power, which I didn't realize I had before, but now I know I have. It's only gonna continue. And so if you are somebody that it literally is just like, this world isn't for me, and now I know that it is. If you think that there's just nothing out there that can work because you have just tried everything, like, come try.
Answers to things I've been wrestling with, and just felt like I needed space to do that. I can make sense of things in a way that I couldn't before. Everything before just felt like there's all this stuff and it's in my head, and now there's like this ability to sort of sort through it in a different way and a different perspective on things. Just learning how to, especially I say working with the body work and learning how to get in touch with my feminine side. The possibilities, like, oh, how big can I be? How much can I level up? How much can I unlayer? So
things needed to change, in my life. You know, I think it started with my marriage and wanting to make my marriage better, maybe even save my marriage. This whole week's been like the opportunity to change, but really I think change is the wrong word, because I didn't have to change who I was. Being here on the island with other people just doing the same thing made it that much more powerful. Like going home with my true self is enough.
General, why did I want to come? It's exploring the deeper levels of mind, body, spirit. You know, I build up things, I build up anxieties, I build up fears, I build up wounds, I build up, you know, sort of all these things that are, you know, kind of threaten to hinder or kind of diminish those qualities within me and within my faith. There can be a lot of uncertainty out in life. There can be a lot of seeming chaos in the situations around us. Different kinds of people can come in and out of your sphere with different intentions or, you know, different desires that you feel pushed and pulled about, and all of that can exist out, but inside within me, you know, I really am, you know, for lack of a better term, master of that domain.
This retreat has been really phenomenal. And I think for me, I realized the power of forgiveness and the power of letting go and the power of love that conquers everything else.
After this retreat, I honestly feel like I am safe to be at peace. I feel like I can go home and I'll be able to find that peace whenever I need it. I feel like I'll be able to do my own self-work. I just feel like it's just I'm gonna be free to be me.
I just needed physical healing in my physical body, and also mentally. That's what I came here for, is healing. I'm completely gone from surviving to thriving.
You really tapped into something when we met and felt my embodiment, but you also felt like there was a disconnect. And your process of really learning throughout the years, I can't even explain it. I don't think I'm that intelligent, but just my mind doesn't work like that. I feel this completeness, and with hypnosis, there's stuff missing. And with plant medicine, it's very much about purging the body, right? Something about mind change that is this melting pot. And with other modalities, it feels like there's always something missing. And through mind change, I've just learned how to use my mind differently in an embodied way, right? It's just an embodiment of that space. So definitely the answer, comparing to so much stuff, is definitely completeness. I just allowed for the external world to impact me. We were laughing and bringing joy to what actually caused all of this upheaval and chaos. And you reminded us we need this stuff to grow. Like you said, you're not here because something's bad and you need a retreat. It's like, how can I actually take that time for me? Because that's just what life should be about. And I've met you guys and stepped into mind change. It's not, I have all this trauma, I came to mind change. It's, my life brought me to mind change. There's a reason for it. So trust whatever comes in your way that is guiding you towards Camp and Heather and mind change. Please trust that and try it out, because why not? There's nothing to lose, right? Really, there's nothing to lose and everything to gain.